welcome to the Quest of the West. Today's video, we'll be going over setting up my new Otter Vortex Monster Pro hub and putting down the flooring and everything, and kind of give everyone kind of a brief way of setting this up before going out on the ice, which would always be best. Set it up somewhere safe, contained. That way you know what you're getting into and you kind of have a feel for it before you actually head out to the ice. So that being said, I'm going to start setting up, and I'll have it on kind of like a time lapse so you can see how long it actually takes, and then I'll be going over my actual setup on the inside and a little bit farther in depth of things that I'll be trying out for the 2023 season. In January time and February in Michigan, so that's what I'll be going over. Hope you like it. If you haven't yet, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, comment before of things that you might see that's a little bit better, a little bit ideas. We'll be sharing some links below to see where you can purchase the stuff that I purchased this stuff at, and if you like them, go ahead and click on the links. All right, we'll get at it. So there it is. All set up. Didn't take long. I know that it's in the garage, but there it is. Now I'll get some light in there. It's monstrous. I believe it's 132 square foot. All right, now I'll get on the flooring. I have 1/2-inch pads, just your normal style gym pad that I have. This is all that is. So it's 132 square foot. Make sure you have plenty enough, depending on how you want to set up. Might leave a couple squares off for my fishing area. I haven't decided if I want to drill holes in the mats and put them down yet or not, so I'll start with that. All right, so now as you can see, I'm getting to kind of the edge. Still need to have a place to fish, so I figured all up front in this corner probably be the most ideal. Now you can see up there, plenty of room. Doors right here. I'll swing it out to there. That'd be probably about it. You see some gaps on the sides. I got a lot of extra. I'll see if I can finagle these a little bit in order to cover up all the gaps. All right, I'll keep going. So you can see the mat, there's some edging. Once the sides are pulled down, out, it's going to create a little bit more room in here as well. So there'll be a little bit more to cover in here. So that's why I kind of wanted a few extra. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to cut them up, move everything to one side, and just maybe fill in one gap over here in the back. But it's relatively light. I can kick it around if I need to. Take maybe those edges, fill in up there, fill in back there, then just have here push another pad on there, which I think I can. So let me see if I can go ahead and do that. It's nice. It's basically covering the entire area. So I can push this, slide this farther over, because like I said, there's some over there that's underneath, and cover more of the gaps. But realistically speaking, these might pull just a couple inches. That's about it, so I think it'll be good. Well, as you can see, I got a lot of room in this. If I take you and look at, here's my ice fishing spot. I'll have the Garmin live scope hooked up. That'll go, plenty of room. Looking at about 3 foot by 5 foot of just fishing area. Bed, got some lights up top. Those are rechargeable, battery operated ones. Come over here, some other stuff that I'll be having. Don't forget a dry bag, very important. Keep your essentials in here. What I'll be powering everything off of is my EcoFlow. Plenty of outlets, as you can see. Recharge all my electronics and my phone. And over here, got a grill. And don't forget carbon monoxide detector. You know, you can never be too safe with one of those. I'll place you back up here. Sit in my bed. It's a beautiful thing. You know, I might rearrange this a little bit. maybe move the cot to the back of this and move the table forward, because I got a whole bunch of open space over there. I do have this in bunk beds, so I could have stacked another one up, but with the amount of space that I have in this Monster Pro, I could easily throw another cot right on the other side over there. Plenty of room. And then yeah, you're fishing, if you need some more holes, just peel back some of those pads. Got a lot of room underneath these. Got room underneath the table. I'll have probably some totes set up, put everything in, make it easier to transport everything out, and hide them underneath the beds. Stack them up in the corner. Like I said, I got so much room in this thing that realistically you can set it up 100 different ways. One thing I'm a little upset about is I did order some lighting for this project. Sadly, it did not come. What I do like about these is that you can move them around. They are rechargeable. It's a light and a fan. 3 settings of light. You can adjust it as you want. So you can charge all these. I can hook them all up, plug them right into my EcoFlow, and it lasts all night long. EcoFlow is gonna be a life changer out here. With that nice cool breeze, keeps the air moving around. Once the Mr. Buddy heater's on, just turn that on and I'll force the heat all the way around and push the heat from up top down back. Pretty excited about this setup. Ice camping, it's kind of newer, I suppose. I kind of fell in love with it when I was out in Lake of the Woods, sleeping in those ice castles. So a few buddies of mine, they do this from time to time, and I figured it'd be nice just to all of us go out, have our own little town community. Big safety things, like I said, carbon monoxide poisoning. Set up something for outside. There's been times where people on snowmobiles running through shanties. So if you have any safety cones, put them out there, reflective tape on. Or my wife had an awesome idea with solar powered stakes you can put in just right in the cones, and you can anchor them down, pack some snow and ice around those. Maybe hopefully they won't fall over. That way it'll light up the area as well. So safety when you're out on the ice. Don't go out on the ice if there's probably anything less than 7 inches with this. These beds are meant to hold quite a bit of weight, but when you start stacking them, you know, that's 2 human bodies. Plus these things aren't the lightest either. I think they're about 40 pounds each. So put 2, or maybe it could even be heavier. Start putting 2 together, and then 2 humans. So that's a lot of weight on the ice. So I suggest probably move it over to the other side just to equalize the weight. So make sure it's safe. GPS, maybe like a satellite phone. If you're out somewhere that your phone doesn't work, those are always a huge option. So you can always send a signal for SOS. And yeah, and most important, other than safety, is have fun. We don't have long in this life, so make sure that you're making everything of it. This is something new that we'll be doing this year. I'll post another video of another setup just like this out on the ice. We'll go in with just a buddy of mine so we can set it up nice, and then see what else we need out here to make it more comfortable, so I can bring the wife and the kids so she can still let me keep doing this as long as she likes it as well. But this has got so much room in it. I mean, This is a huge bed. This is the Cabela's ×2 bed. 0 degree sleeping bag. A nice comforter. I have an extra large chair. Sit. Ice fish. Like I said, a whole other bed could go over there. You can maybe rearrange this. Put that in the back. But this is beautiful. The only issue I have thinking about is the pads, peeling them up from the ice. So, you know, make sure that your tent is still warm. Probably when you're doing that, probably be a best option. And man, you gotta hammer those fish, rip some lips, baby. Get them up, get them up. So, I'm excited. It's awfully warm in here. It's about 28 degrees outside. The garage is a little bit warmer, but whew, that fan feels actually pretty nice in here. If you liked this video, if you have any comments, suggestions, like I said, this is the first time setting this up. I just wanted to be completely novice, showing you what it looks like, so I know as time goes, I'll get a better feel for how everything is getting set up. Hopefully be a little bit easier. And you know, then a trial out on the ice as well. Maybe see what problems I could run into. Share that, post that with all you good people. I love this hub. I have a Otter flip over as well, but I think it's got so many nice features. It's got two of these, one in that corner. It's got pockets on the sides over here. More windows you can think of. A port down here for, I use a 20-pound propane tank that I'll keep outside with a Mr. Buddy heater. And then also that gray box over there is the solar panels for the EcoFlow. So I can plug that in as well on the outside to recharge that if I'm out staying for a long time, for a couple days, and I have no regrets. Ice fishing gears, showed you all down below, all right here. So yeah, it's so much room in this. Can't wait to just come in here, kick my shoes off, stay dry, stay warm, walk around in socks. The only thing I might end up doing is I did see like there's this another little pad you can put down, maybe on top, back, and like in the living room or my bedroom in the kitchen. Set up over there, lay that down, a little bit softer. It's like a felt pad that rolls right up, doesn't weigh anything. So put that down. The good thing, you know, another good thing about the flooring is with the bed, you know, keep the cold from coming underneath you and keep you nice and warm so you can stay and be safe. So here in Michigan, we don't have very many lakes that, you know, will be out too far. Houghton Lake, Higgins Lake, the bay has yet to freeze, so I highly doubt. So I'm not going to be able to probably take this out there. I wouldn't probably want to as well. Harsh conditions out there with cracks, ice shelves breaking off, floating. So primarily we'll be sticking to inland lakes here, unless you want to travel up to the UP, which there is good ice up there. So I like to stick around somewhere probably close for the first time I'm gonna be doing this. So I can't wait. I did forget to go over something else that I love. I mean, a lot of this stuff does come from Cabela's, and huge fan of Cabela's. The nice pillow. Actually, I bought 3. They have 3 different sizes. I bought all 3 just to see which one I like the best. But there's that. And Got my sidekick going. Once I get on the ice, I will make a video of the Garmin and how that's used and how I use that. Set that up, go through a whole video of that. Right now I just want to show how much room I have in this thing. Can't go over about how excited I am for this. There's plenty of room, like I said, for no whole other person. So this is going to be fun. Cooking out on the ice, eating fresh fish. My first time, I will have a bunch of GoPros going, set up, and I'll make sure I have enough battery to last as well. That's what the EcoFlow is for as well, to charge those things. If you like the video, if you learned anything, something that you've seen that you may want to teach me, I'm all about that. I am not a professional ice fisherman, do not claim to be one, and very big proponent of being safe here, especially out on the ice. If you don't have anyone with you, I would suggest, if you're doing this for your first time, take some people with you. Learn together, share some knowledge. But if you like the video, if you learned something, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a foe, whatever. So I appreciate it, and thank you for watching. This is the Quest of the West.